panic. Huh? His time 7 o'clock.
Yeah. That's why I said as usual class time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wherever you are is fine.
It is his time 7. So for us, it is
Okay.
10:30.
He's telling that his time, your time was so okay.
Yeah.
As usual class time. Let us not worry about the
So 10:30.
7, 8 or 10. It is as usual class time.
Okay, 10:30.
So I think he's 3.5 behind us. I think next month or this month, and he'll be 4.5.
Yeah, till 31st of October. Yeah.
He'll be 4.5. Okay.
And in January, in December, I'll be in India, so I'll be with your time, in your time.
Okay.
How long will you be here?
We also planning to go.
Yeah, Rose is also coming on December.
Lovely. But your base will be different. Vasu, what is your base in India?
Trichy.
Oh,
Trichy will be difficult. So each one of us is in different places. So you cannot even meet up with each other.
Yeah.
But my return flight is via Hyderabad, but I'll be in the airport only, not outside.
What time? What is the layover?
No. It's a Chennai one, just drop and again it flies. I will not come out of the flight at all.
Okay.
It's Chennai to Delhi to Frankfurt, but via Hyderabad. So it just
is
lands
not
and then pick
fair.
someone. Yeah.
Not fair, because the security officer at Hyderabad airport was a student of mine.
Oh, super.
But I don't want to misuse that relationship.
Yeah, it's an emergency.
So,
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So let
In
me
Tamil we
see.
say செல்வாக்கையும் சிக்கனமா பயன்படுத்து. Use your influence in a judicial manner.
Yes, correct, absolutely. So Leute, gibt es Fragen? Habt ihr Fragen? Was wir bis gestern gemacht haben? Any questions to whatever we have done till yesterday? Habt ihr Fragen zu dem, was wir bis gestern gemacht haben?
So the relative sets will we revise once again, sir?
You want it done separately, Beulah, because relative sets will be appearing throughout our remaining part of the course also.
Okay, sir.
So shall I go on and then point it out, or do you want me to do it separately?
Okay, like I think like even Anbarasi also wanted. Anbarasi,
For me also.
Uma, Rose also.
Yeah. Do you people have that
kind problem?
Yeah, Jeet, by dear kind problem, huh?
Yeah. We can do it right now. No problem.
I wanted to proceed. Let me see. I'll try to get back. What is this?
Yeah, otherwise, we'll be falling from our schedule. So, friends,
if
please
it
think
is
about that
today
also. Yeah.
Or some other day also. It's
I'll try to include it if possible today. I'll try to include it if possible today itself somewhere.
Yes.
Then niche möglichst, then maybe we can work out something else. But they will be appearing now from now on throughout the rest of the book.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
So that should not be a problem. And you also have that handout with you that I sent you?
No, I don't have, sir.
Yeah, I mailed that handout to you. Relatives, it, sir?
No, I don't have that, sir.
No, sir.
I did send out a relatives that's here. Okay. It appears a little later. Let's be a little patient here, Beulah.
Yes, sir.
That comes a little later in the book, so let's be a little patient.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. Also gestern waren wir hier stehen geblieben. Bei diesem Thema. Stehen bleiben, literally remain standing. Right? Stehen bleiben. So wir sind hier stehen geblieben We remain standing here, we remain stuck here. We were hier yesterday. So Nest Hocke haben wir herausgefunden, bedeutet ein junger Mensch, der ungewöhnlich lange bei seinen Eltern wohnt. So, Hauptfrage. Gibt es in Ihrer Sprache, in eurer Sprache, ein ähnliches Wort? Ähnliches? Ähnlich? Similar.
Similar.
So, is there a similar word in your language?
Yeah, in Tamil we have adakori.
Yeah? Does
In
it have
Tamil
the
we
same-
call adakori.
So does it have the same connotation as in German, Nest Hocke?
Yeah, it's a pampering of child, pampered kid.
Pampered is different. This is a person who does not leave home.
Then we don't have that culture of kicking them out, so we don't say that.
Right. So basically, it's missing in a way.
Yeah.
Any other language, Oriya, Bengali, or Hindi, Marathi, Malayalam, Kannada? Is there a similar word? Nest Hocke. Nine?
Bitte sagen alle, 9 to 9.
Yeah, 9.
Hey, it's not ya nine, it's nine.
Yeah.
You can't say ya nine. This is nine.
But they say in colloquial, like, ya, nai, sometimes. It's a filling word.
Oh, that means you're thinking, not a ya nine in that sense. No? Nine,
Yeah, yeah.
basically. Also, es gibt kein Wort. Denn in unseren Sprachen, dieses Konzept von Nest Hocke existiert nicht. Die Kinder bleiben mit den Eltern. So it's not bei den Eltern for us. Was meinen Eltern gehört, gehört mir. It belongs to me as well. It's understood. So I don't have to say to my father, I'm living in your house. Or I'll tell my mother, I'm going to use your kitchen. So this is unser Haus, unsere Familie, unser Zimmer, und so weiter und so weiter. And so on. So there's no such word that is there in our languages. And one sentence extra, like I just told you, you can always add. Das Wort existiert nicht. In Indien wohnen die Kinder mit den Eltern. Right? So let's see what it says here in these texts. So let's take this small text. Some small, some big, your choice. Wer möchte beginnen?
Yes.
Ja, los.
Bei Mama ist am schönsten. Ein voller Kühlschrank, frische Wäsche, ein geputztes Bad. Bei dem Begriff Hotel Mama denken viele an einen Betrieb, der hält, was ein gutes Hotel verfrischt.
Ja, that is, one moment. This is the definition of Hotel Mama.
Mama. Hotel Mama.
And
Okay,
what is
sir.
the definition? This is given by one person. So what is the definition here? Ein voller Kühlschrank.
Voller Kühlschrank.
Kühlschrank?
Fridge.
Need to feel a ding, feel a Sache. Yeah, full.
A full fridge. The fridge is never
Full
empty.
fridge.
Because the mother is worried, the children are hungry always. So
Hungry,
there
yeah.
should be some food all the time in the fridge for the child to eat.
That's true.
Frische Wäsche.
Fresh water. Fresh.
No,
Fresh laundry.
No, fresh.
Clean clothes.
Clean clothes,
fresh
fresh
clothes.
laundry. So your clothes are washed by mama
Oh, Mama.
in the washing machine, but she does everything. You don't even have to put it in the washing machine. Mama kommt in das Zimmer, oder geht in das Zimmer hinein, nimmt alle Kleider und diese Kleider werden dann gewaschen. They're all washed. Ein geputztes Bad.
Clean bad.
Toilet.
Yeah, a cleaned bathroom.
Bathroom. Cleaned bathroom.
Many of us, we don't have to worry about this geputztes Bad anyway, because we don't have that kind of bathroom in our homes like it is available in European countries.
Bathroom should be dry always, which is not in
Yes.
Indian culture.
We don't have a bathtub anyway. The bathtub is not there. Even a shower is not there in many houses. It's a luxury in a house
India.
if there's a shower. It's just bucket and mug that you take a bath with.
Yeah.
But the bathroom should be cleaned, dried, so that the next person who uses the bathroom does not enter a wet bathroom. Das ist europäische Kultur. Here we don't mind. Nobody asks you. If at all somebody does, the next person who goes to the bathroom will automatically
Clean it and use
up
it, yeah.
and use. So by den Begriff, so with this term, Hotel Mama, denken viele an. Denken an. The preposition an.
Prepositional.
So denken an, accusative. So many think of a Betrieb. What is a Betrieb?
Service.
Company or firm.
Yes, correct. That's one more option that you have. Many think of it as a kind of a factory, as a kind of a firm, as a kind of a organization, as a kind of a business.
Betriebsfahrt. So that is service, am I right?
Yeah, that depends on
Service
many meanings are there. Betrieb, it could be an activity also. Activity, operation, business,
But
service.
Yeah.
Es geht viele Bedeutungen.
Mit Größe so es ist noun. Ich kann verstehen das. So
Yeah, they're
Betrieb ist
Betrieb.
eine Firma. Okay.
And a firma. So think of it as a firm, as an organization. Many think of it as a firm or an organization which does things exactly like a hotel promises you. Hotel tells you you'll get clean clothes. Every day, new towel, new bed sheets, new pillow covers. There will be food whenever you want it. Your room will be cleaned. Your bathroom will be cleaned. I mean, a good hotel provides you these facilities. So, Hotel Mama is almost the same. Your mother looks after everything. And what else? Hotel Mama.
They help bedeutet delivers, sir. Deliver or provide.
Halten.
Yeah.
This is a relative such, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry, missed out. And Betrieb, they are hailed. This is a relative such.
Oh. Okay, sir.
So here it's a firm or an organization that
Keeps.
that retains or that gives you, offers you whatever you want, exactly as per the promise. Monica is here. Good. I thought I heard the bell. Ja, Moment. Wir warten, bis sie dann reinkommt. Wo ist sie? Oh. Sie hat Verbindungsprobleme. Oder?
Ja,
No, she's not yet in.
denke
I
so.
I said admit, but okay. Vielleicht kann sie das. Okay, let's look at this sentence here. This part here. Denken viele an einen Betrieb. Many think of an organization which, I don't want to use the word that, after yesterday's discussion. So many think of an organization which keeps or does what a good hotel promises. Now, which does? I've used there, or the author has used there. What is the verb in this small sentence of 2 words?
Help.
Health.
Halten.
Halten,
Halten.
and it's
Held.
conjugated to as held.
Held.
Third person singular.
When
Yeah.
you conjugate a verb, you conjugate it only according to the subject, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? A verb can never be conjugated with an object. You never say mish, frage, dish, fragst. It has to be ich frage, du fragst, es fragt. So it's always in the subject form. So when you conjugate it in the nominative subject, what do you need? Basically a subject. So in a relative Satz, when you need a subject, what do? You have to go back to the noun to which the reference is. The reference is with Betrieb here.
Yeah.
Betrieb is their Betrieb, correct?
Yes, sir.
So their Betrieb in nominative will be there as pronoun.
Yeah.
So there you are. They are hailed.
Yeah.
And what does this firm keep, or what does this firm retain? All the promises. Yes, all the promises. Yes. That a good hotel gives you. Versprechen bedeutet to promise.
Promise.
And please note, Versprechen kommt mit dem Dativ. Ich kann be ich verspreche dich, ich verspreche dir. Remember, a promise can be made only to a person. And I also reiterate, remind you all once again, or we refresh our memories here, ein Dativobjekt ist immer eine Person. So if you have a sentence and there is something and a person, the person will be in dative. Ich verspreche dir das Buch. Ich verspreche dir den Wagen. Ich verspreche dir die Tasche. I promise you, and then something. That thing will be accusative, and the person will be in dative. So Versprechen kommt immer mit dem Dativ. Okay, so let's read on now. Would like to continue? Somebody else now? Don't worry about the small and big bits.
Yeah.
Neben Rainer Beckham. Could you please remove that blue color, please?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. So thank you. Neben Rainer Bekömmlichkeit sind finanzielle und psychologische Gründe dafür verantwortlich, dass Jugendliche in Deutschland immer länger zu Hause wohnen bleiben. Viele Untersuchungen nennen Geldprobleme und längere Ausbildungszeiten als wichtige Ursachen für die gestiegene Zahl von Nichthocken, damit eine gute Ausbildung bezahlt werden kann, bleiben viele Jugendliche länger zu Hause. Aber nicht nur mit der eigenen Wohnung, sondern auch mit Heirat und der Planung einer eigenen Familie warten die jungen Leute immer länger.
Was haben wir hier verstanden?
Viele Gründe für Leute zu bleiben in seinem eigenen Wohnung.
Ja, und welche Gründe gibt es hier?
Geld, Ausbildungsseite, verheiratete Gründe und so weiter.
Finanzielle und psychologische Gründe.
Psychologische, okay. Psychologische, ja.
Finanzielle und psychologische Gründe.
Gründe.
Ja, was bedeutet hier verantwortlich?
Responsible.
Preposition? Which preposition? Ja?
Für.
Für ist richtig. Sie ist given here. Verantwortlich für. Now look at the pronominal adverb. Some of you had asked me earlier, when do we use a pronominal adverb in a sentence? Look at this sentence structure here. Ask yourself this question. Neben reiner Bequemlichkeit. Besides pure, here rein means pure, absolute. So besides pure, comfortable or comfort, psychological and financial reasons are responsible for it. For what?
For this thing, staying at home. Nuts. What is that word? The top.
Thus, nine. Responsible for what? That youth in Germany
Immer länger zu
stays
Hause wohnen.
longer, yes, stays for a longer time at home. Right? And when you say verantwortlich für, you look at this entire sentence now as a whole. So staying longer at home involves the feeling of comfort. That means financially you are no longer on your own. You're staying with your parents, so you don't have to pay your parents. There are also psychological reasons for it.
Aber in unserem Land, es ist nicht
Ja.
finanzielle oder psychologische, aber es ist mit unsere kulturliche und religiöse Gründen wir bleiben.
Good. Was a small correction here. You said nicht and you said aber. Correct?
Ja, aber.
No, with nicht you should use sondern. Remember?
Yeah.
It's not only, it is not that, but.
So that but here would come with sondern because you use a negative in the first sentence. The second sentence comes with sondern and not aber.
Noted. Dankeschön.
Yeah. This is for everyone to note.
Ja,
Yes,
nächstes Mal ist ja bewusstliche benutze diesem Wort. Ja.
Please feel free to use your German. Leave your corrections to me.
Good.
Don't worry about speaking, making some minor mistakes or even major mistakes. Your mistakes, let me please repeat, reiterate, underline, stress, or whatever. Your mistakes are my problem.
सर निश
कुछ
के बाद फिर आबर यूज नहीं कर सकते क्या?
Normally, no, because it's a negative that has to be converted to a positive in the second half.
Yeah.
Und das macht man normalerweise mit Sonder.
Okay.
Ja, und auf Deutsch heißt das Sondernegation. Ich hab nicht genug Zeit, aber, and then continue the sentence. But it sounds very odd because it's an English sentence. You feel it's correct because it matches the English sentence we have in our
Meaning,
brain.
yeah.
Yeah, it matches that. So er arbeitet nicht nur in Bonn, sondern auch in Berlin. So he's not only working in Bonn, but also in Berlin. Nicht, sondern. Nicht nur, sondern auch.
Nicht nur, sondern auch ist not only but also.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
nicht
yeah.
and aber is, it is not in Bonn, but in Berlin.
Nicht sondern, nicht nur, sondern auch. Both are double connectors.
But
So
with
if you
different
say
meanings.
nicht nur, then sondern auch. I have an example ready for you here. I have nicht nur eine Frau hier, sondern auch zwei Frauen im Ausland. Think of sentences like this. You'll remember them for a longer time. He has not only one wife here, but also two wives abroad.
Yeah, so safe.
Yeah.
No, why I'm telling is you can get multiple citizenship. That's what I said. Don't take it in the other way.
No, a little bit of joking is allowed. I think allowed in the class. Deutsch muss man mit
Yeah,
Spaß
my wife
nehmen.
listens to my dialects here, so it's fine.
Das ist kein Problem. Meine Frau kennt mich auch, also it's no problem. Okay, so here when you say, look at that, so nicht, sondern. If the first half does not have a nicht, then you use the aber. For example, I can give you a negative sentence without the nicht. How? Ja, Zeit ist immer ein Problem. Zeit haben ist immer ein Problem. Aber, see, the first half is negative. Agreed? Zeit
Aber können
haben
wir-
ist immer ein Problem für mich.
Aber wir finden oder aber wir
Genau.
finden
So the
eine
aber.
Lösung.
Für dich finde ich Zeit. For you, I'll find time. So I have not used a nicht in the first sentence. Without that, I've given you a meaning which is negative. So when I continue that, aber. It's so simple. It's as simple as that. Just don't use aber with a nicht in the previous sentence. Use aber if there is something opposite to what you want to say in the first sentence. But the moment you use nicht or kein, then your second half of the sentence normally would come with sondern. Very simple, small thing to improve your German, to make it sound German.
Okay, so in that case, we need to use aber when we are not using any negative terminology in the first sentence. For example, it is
Yes.
costly, but it is worth.
Yep, correct. Absolutely.
But but in a salesman language, we never use like this. For example, it is costly, however, it is worth. We never use but. So can I
Yeah.
use mittlerweile allerdings, oder?
No. Yeah, allerdings, yes, possible. Allerdings possible.
So, okay, es
It's
ist teuer,
possible.
allerdings es ist wert, oder?
Yeah,
Es wert ist.
es ist das Geld ist wert. It's worth the money.
Okay.
It's a genitive phrase. Yeah, possible, very much possible. Very much possible. That is salesman's language. I agree with that definition also. No salesman will tell you
Use
it's very
but.
expensive. Oh yes, it's 30,000. You think 30,000 for this
Only.
amount of money? 30,000, you would not get all the
Benefits.
advantages. Ja, that is ein Verkäufersprache. Okay, let's go on. So, viele und so weiter und so weiter. So, now look at this here. Viele Untersuchungen. Was sind Untersuchungen?
Support. Viele Untersuchungen nennen.
Analyze.
Der Arzt untersucht den Patienten.
Examine.
Right? Examine. Well done. So, Untersuchung, examination. Give me a better option here. Here, examination doesn't sound good.
Such.
Huh.
Analysis or studies.
Good. Give me a better word. Analysis is good. Untersuchung can also be such experiments.
Okay.
So many such experiments, many such analysis, many such in a way examinations or close look. Mention, nennen is to mention. Hier das Wort nennen. Und nennen ist ein unregelmäßiges, starkes Verb. It's an irregular, strong verb. Why do we call it irregular? Because the spelling
Nen.
changes in past tense.
Nennt.
Nannte.
Okay.
Nennen, nannte, genannt.
Es ist richtig. Normalerweise benutze ich Mein Name ist Sheshadri Padmanabhan, aber es ist ein schwieriger indischer Name. Sie können nennen mich als Vasu, V-A-S-U.
Ja, Sie können mich als Vasu nennen.
Nein, okay, Sie können mich als Vasu nennen. Ja.
I can give you another alternative, all of you.
Hmm.
Unter Freunden heiße ich Vasu. Amongst friends, I'm Vasu.
Unter Freunden. Because Germans, they struggle to pronounce my parents' name, Sheshadri. Oh, it's difficult. Then I make it easy. Okay, call me as Vasu. V-A-S-U.
Ja, auch bei mir ist das ein Problem, mit meinem Namen auch. And I insist to pronounce my name correctly. I write with a double O. My name I write with a double O. So when I write with a double O, it becomes O for them. So they end up calling me as Moti. So I tell them I'm not Moti. I'm Murti. U. And then they always point out, Sie haben das also anders buchstabiert. Doppel-O, nicht mit U. Ja, genau. Diese Buchstabierungsform ist aus dem Englischen so übertragen ins Indische. Und das ist mit Doppel-O. Und Doppel-O in der indischen Sprache ist U. So I get them to practice pronouncing my name. Murti. There's noch einmal. Murti heiße ich. Because they correct you if you pronounce their name wrong. Ich habe das selber erlebt. I've experienced that. They immediately correct you. So why should you not correct them? For example, Jeet, starting with a J, will be Yeet. So you have to tell them, entschuldigen Sie, ich heiße Jeet. Jeet. So the J is again very difficult for them. So the nearest they can say Jeet. Nein, Jeet. Je, garage, étage, plumage, tombage. So je, that is okay with them. Accept that. Jeet. Yeah, it's still better than Yeet. No? So, viele Untersuchungen, many such experiments, nennen Geldprobleme und längere Ausbildungszeiten. Ausbildung, was ist Ausbildung?
Training period.
Training.
So many such experiments, analysis, or whatever have named financial or the money problems and long training periods. Nennen als. Vasu, your usage and the anderen auch. See the word? Nennen als. Remember I just told you, nennen mich als.
Vasu, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the usage. Nennen and als, it goes together. I'm known as. So here, Geldprobleme und längere Ausbildungszeiten sind wichtige Ursachen für die gestiegene Zahl von Nesthockern. What is this gestiegene Zahl?
Increasing, higher, growing up. Steigen is going up.
Climbing.
Increasing. Yeah.
Steigen is climbing, literally, right?
Jeden Tag wir hören das am Radio.
Yeah.
Corona-Zahlen steigen.
Yeah.
Immer.
Ja, überall in der Welt. Das ist steigen. But why gestiegen? Why is it gestiegen? Looking at.
Is it perfect?
Sir, it is adjective.
Yeah.
That's why.
No, but perfect is gay. Why gay? Otherwise,
Because
it's only
all papers are adjectives.
Right. So let's look at this now very quickly. I am now covering the grammar of B 2.2 lesson number 8 from the second book. All of you.
Yes, sir.
And this is something that I really like. This book, sometimes they give you grammar without explaining why it is used like that. Also noch einmal, ganz schnell, das mache ich null. Und hier Calibri, bleibt Calibri, das reicht schon. Okay. Nehmen wir ein Verb. Eigen. Nehmen wir vielleicht auch ein anderes Verb, fahren. Nehmen wir kochen. Schreiben. Ja, das reicht. Are you familiar with all these verbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Bedeutet steigen.
Increasing.
Increase.
Climb. Basically climb.
Climb.
Yeah, ich steige auf den Berg. Ne? So basically climb. Go up.
Yeah.
Go up. Fahren.
To drive.
Travel.
To travel.
To travel. Drive is with a specific object. Travel. Kochen.
To cook.
To cook.
To cook, it can also be to boil. Okay. Schreiben.
To write.
To write.
Now let's take this. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Even here it will do the same, right? No, it won't. Intelligent computer. Now I add a D to this. And I added D here. And I added D here. According to your feeling right now, do you think it's still a verb?
No, it becomes an adjective. Kokande esen. Kokande air.
Yeah. So it's no longer a verb, but an adjective. This kind of formulation of a verb into an adjective comes under the heading Partizip 1.
Okay.
Partizip 1. And Partizip 2 ist euch schon bekannt. You know this.
Participle Y is for wish or yeah.
You already know this, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what else do we have? Geshri. Now both these are the participes. Y normally comes at the end of a sentence, especially if there is a haben or a sein. Also that's perfect. Ich bin auf den Berg gestiegen. I've climbed the mountain. Ich bin nach Berlin gefahren. Ich habe das Essen gekocht. Ich habe einen Brief geschrieben. So that is it perfect with haben oder sein plus Partizip 2. Aber ohne haben, wenn ich diese Partizip 2 Formen in einem Satz nehmen, dann sind diese Formen Adjektive. Das ist genau, was Kushi gesagt hat. She said they are adjectives.
Of course, I was searching for the perfect haben, had, like that. So in
It's not
sentence, I
there,
couldn't
it's
able to
not
find
there.
anything.
It's not there. It's not there. It's an adjective. It's an adjective. Similarly, here steigen plus B, steigend, fahrend, kochend, schreiben, these are auch Adjektive. So how do this work? How do they work? So let's take the sentence from steigen. Let's take it this way. Let's take the modern thing. Sorry. is the meaning of this sentence?
Yeah, the increasing number of corona is alarming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All of you agree?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Now, Vasu, Prembada, those who agree, I hope the others have understood. Why did you say increasing numbers? Why did you say increasing?
Because they are still increasing.
Okay.
Present continuous.
Don't define it in grammar terms. कुछ भी
Yes,
बहुत देंगे
sir.
तो वो don't use
Because sir
that.
वो adjective है इसलिए.
हाँ.
Yes, sir. I've understood.
What is it now?
The increased number of corona
Yes.
cases were that time alarm.
Alarming. Okay. Is there a difference in both the sentences?
Yes, sir.
What is the
In
difference?
first sentence, the cases are still increasing, and in the second sentence, the cases have increased. There is no increasing, not increasing anymore.
So what
Yeah,
does it mean? Die gestiegenen Zahlen?
Increased number of cases.
Well done. Increased number.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this one, steigende Zahlen?
Increasing number.
So now you see the difference, Partizip 1 and Partizip 2.
Yes, sir.
So one is showing you the current situation. So for example, if I give you a warning here, no. Right, as an instruction or a warning. What is this here?
yeah. From a moving bus, don't get out. Don't.
In den fahrenden Bus. What does it mean, in den fahrenden Bus?
Moving bus. It's a traveling bus.
Moving traveling bus. Can I say gefahrene Bus here?
Nine. Nine.
No, sir.
No. So in a traveled bus, in a moved bus, don't climb. Doesn't make sense, correct?
Yes, sir.
So obviously, when you're using participants and participes zwei, you also have to be careful with which nouns you're using it and how it is being used. Otherwise, in theory, you can use participants or form or build participants with any verb. Any verb that exists in German can be formed into participants by adding a D to the infinitive. Let me give you some examples here and see where it is possible, where it is not possible. Can I say, for example, die kochende Milch?
Yeah, boiled milk. It's fine. It's richtig.
That means
The milk is already boiled. Yeah.
kochende.
Boiling milk.
So it is going on now, boiling. Die kochende Milch steht auf dem Herd. The milk that is boiling is on the gas, is on the stove, is on the hearth. But die gekochte Milch,
The boiled milk.
Boiled milk.
okay. can I write this as der geschriebene Brief liegt auf dem Tisch?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Alle? Einverstanden? Ist das richtig?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ja? Okay. Was bedeutet der geschriebene Brief?
Written letter.
Written letter. Already completed letter.
Correct.
They
So
kept on
already
table.
completed letter, the written letter. Suppose I say, will you accept this sentence to start with? Is this possible?
Yeah, it is possible because I started writing a letter, but I did not complete. Still, it is there in progress. So I can say.
Wait. Look at it again. Look at it again slowly once. Look at it slowly again. Langsam.
No, sir.
Der schreibende Brief,
In the letter.
die kochende Milch, der fahrende Bus. Die steigenden Preise. And I'll use the same thing here again. Use your logic. I will not explain now. Where is it possible? Where is it not possible? Where does it make sense? Where does it not make sense? Come on, people. Then we have finished a very important usage of a new kind of adjective.
So
Now, listen
first one is possible.
Okay? See here? See here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Here?
Participle sei, ja, es ist nicht sinnvoll.
Nee, also wir bleiben hier zunächst. Participants. Die steigenden Preise. Okay?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Der
Fahrende
fahrende
Bus.
Fahrende Bus.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Possible.
Die kochende Milch.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Possible.
English. Yeah.
Der schreibende Brief.
9.
9, sir.
9.
Okay. Die gestiegenen Preise.
Sir, 1 minute. I have a difference of opinion. Yeah, in Steigende brief is also possible because I didn't complete the letter. I'm going for a tea and again I'll come and complete.
Yeah, issue
Nine. Schreibende Brief is a writing letter.
Writing letter.
writing.
Not in progress letter.
No.
Okay.
No. This is the writing letter. The boiling milk, the traveling bus, the moving bus, the increasing prices, the writing letter, not possible.
Okay, please proceed. Yeah.
Yeah, so when you say participants, it is an adjective describing something in progress. The
Okay.
letter cannot write by itself. So schreibende Brief is not possible.
Okay.
But what is possible is this.
Yeah.
Der schreibende Finger. How is it possible? This is an unusual usage, but it's possible, very much possible. Wieso? Schreibende Finger. Their finger. This is their finger. Their finger schreibt. So was bedeutet der schreibende Finger?
The writing finger.
Writing
हाँ,
finger.
ये क्या होता है? Ja, जी, das ist richtig, ganz richtig, sehr gut. Aber der schreibende Finger?
Sir, something you are writing but not yet completed.
With the finger?
Because we are writing with fingers.
No.
No,
We're
with
not
pen.
writing with fingers. We are writing with a pencil or a pen or some instrument, not with the finger.
But with the help, okay.
The schreibende Finger, probably the signing authority.
So the fingers that we use to write, basically 3 fingers or
No.
No?
Vasu? No, Khushi.
No, I said
Authority.
signing authorities.
You're making it difficult. No, it's not signing authorities, but it is authority.
Okay.
Which authority? This is something again new that we learned today. The authority above us all, God. This quotation is from the Bible.
Okay.
The moving finger writes. This is your finger of fate, destiny. So the moving finger writes. If you're writing your destiny on your forehead, that's what we feel, all believe, right? Destiny is written here. Or some people say in the hands. So the moving finger writes. It's right from the Bible. And having writ, Old English, having written, moves on to write somebody else's destiny. So they're schreiben the finger. It's a very unusual usage, meant in the slightly philosophical style. It's the finger of fate, the finger of destiny. Your destiny is written by the highest authority or the higher authority, depends on how you view that. That is basically the supreme being or God or whatever you want to call that person or whoever is there. So I schreiben the finger is possible in this context. But if I want to say der schreibende Finger schreibt einen Brief, that is not possible. Yeah, Kushi and Monica auch. Also that is not possible. Der schreibende Finger, or okay, not one finger, I use 3 fingers. So the schreibenden Finger, 9, das ist auch nicht mehr.
I use left hand, so another 3 fingers, so 6 fingers. I cannot say.
No, you can't. Also you can also write like this. Das geht nicht. So something unusual to learn. You won't find this in normal books, by the way. But this is possible. Otherwise, with schreiben, you'll have to be careful. So again, the verb exists, schreibend. Now, how do I use it? Can I really use it? Yeah, in recent context, yeah. Sonst nicht. Okay, what about here? Participant. Gestiegenen Preise?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Increased
price.
No,
Increased
The
I don't
raised
agree
price
because
were
the
increased
price increase, but it is a continuous process.
No,
The
No.
increased price.
the increased
Increased
prices caused
Oh.
a big riot in the year 1944. I can use it. The increased prices, referring to something that has already happened. It's possible. Increasing is now, increased is earlier. It's possible, very much possible. The increased prices caused the people to revolt. The increased prices were the main reason for the overthrow of the government. Yeah, this is possible. Is it möglich hier? Der gefahrene Bus?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Nine, sir.
It is not
The-
sounding good.
It doesn't sound good.
Traveling. Yeah.
Traveled bus, a bus that is moved, doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good. Okay, let's take it out. The Gekokta Milch.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The boiled milk.
Okay. Their geschriebene brief.
Yes, sir.
Written brief.
Written letter. Yes, sir.
Written
So
letter.
similarly, with many other such adjectives, participe ein oder participe zwei, just make sure
I think we lost his connection.
Okay. Vasu, can you hear me? Uma here.
Yes, please.
Oh, thank you. Now I have to connect from mobile. Sir, we can't hear you, sir.
He cannot hear this also then. Right.
वैसे तुम्हारी शीट करेक्टेड है क्या?
No, I did not send it to him. I'm waiting for
Okay.
which sheet you are talking about.
जो तुमने ग्रुप में बात करी है ना जिसके बारे में.
वो कल हमें दिखाया वो शीट था वो
Yeah.
अभी तक वो मिल ही नहीं है
नहीं
लेकिन
नहीं 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 I did not send it to
Okay.
him. I'm keeping it for our group to discuss on Saturday.
Okay.
Sure.
And my proposal is after
I am
Saturday. Yeah, after Saturday I'll send it to him. Okay, so let him come. Day before yesterday, we started our this thing proposal for our oral discussions. We did not make it.
Yeah.
This thing also will finalize this Saturday. So now the good proposal is Saturday we have an extended hours we can have. So people who are interested you can join. And I'm sending the link today to Beulah and who else offered. Uma, you
Me
want to
also.
join?
For me also. Yeah.
For
Fine.
Okay.
question practice.
No, this is
For the
for the
exercise. No, he's
exercises.
talking about the exercise that sir
Exercise.
gave. That we will
Okay,
discuss
okay.
on the Saturday, same time. Yeah. I'm in.
Okay.
So
Vasu, can you manage the time, please? Because it's too early in our country, na?
oh, it is 7 o'clock
So
in
yeah,
the
it
in our
can
country.
be.
What is the problem for you?
Yeah,
7 is too early
Okay.
for you.
yeah, because my children are too little right now, na? They are just 6 months, and it's not possible for me really.
Then what is
Okay,
possible for
if
you?
it is
8 or 9 o'clock. Nine
Okay,
o'clock
no
is
problem. Because we start at 7, it will be
yeah.
prolonged. You can join at 8, no issues.
Okay,
We'll be there
yeah.
because I don't think we'll be completing in 45 minutes or 1 hour.
but
Entschuldigung, ich habe eine Verbindung verloren. Das war
Yeah.
Kein
unterbrochen.
Problem. Aber
Yeah.
wir benutzen diesem Zeit für unsere andere Dinge.
Also für die Verabredung.
Verabredung. Okay,
Alles
yeah.
ist ja. So alles
Okay,
ist
the
jetzt
first day you told this proverb I have
Login,
forgotten.
yeah?
Normally the rats dance when the cat is not there. So
Ha. Yeah, well, it's the when the cat is away, the mice will play. The cat is away, the mice will play. Also so lautet das. Now, moment mal, let me just check this. I suddenly look like I am in a highly hot zone.
yeah,
Right?
es ist besser. Es ist hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, jetzt.
Yeah.
yeah, that is my normal skin color. The earlier one was my burnt skin color.
Keine Sorgen. Sie sind schon. She's in the.
I don't have to worry about my Schönheit now, Vasu. I'm already married.
Then why are you talking about your color and the dunkel, all those things? So
No, I have
from
to make
Africa,
an
all those
impression on
things.
you. It was to make an impression on you people.
Yeah. Not just like that. When it is bright, at least we don't sleep.
Ja, true. Okay. Ich habe das Wort ja brennen und daraus habe ich ein Partizip 1 gemacht, brennen. Die brennende Sonne.
Können Sie bitte
please share
teilen?
the
Ja,
screen, sir.
Ihr Bildschirm.
Bildschirm, oh, that's disappeared. Why did my connection go? Okay. One of these days, I might go to the electrical station, substation, and beat up those people there. I might be arrested. So please do continue to send me email. And I will be continuing with my classes from the jail. So don't be surprised if my background changes. I get very irritated with this. We have a surplus of water, surplus of hydropower in the country, or at least in my state.
Yeah.
Overflooding. All the turbines are running full time, but I have a power. Okay.
So
First thing I will do as a chief minister, Konjunktur 2. All the former ministers, I will make sure they don't get electricity in their houses for 48 hours.
Super, sir.
All of them. No power. All their houses. No power and no water for 48 hours. Let me see how they survive. Okay, the Brennender zone is the
just last sentence. Even day before yesterday, when WhatsApp was not there for 4 hours, the entire world was paralyzed.
Yeah. Zuckerberg hat sich dann entschuldigt.
Yeah, sorry. Please go ahead.
Ja, das stimmt. Hat sich entschuldigt. Okay, so was ist denn brennende Sonne?
Burning sun.
Burning.
Burning
It's
sun. Possible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it possible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In Indian, das ist möglich.
Normal.
Possible.
Ganz normal.
Normal, ganz normal.
Ja. Und wie ist es mit gebrannter Sonne?
Nine.
Nine.
Nine, sir.
Nine, sir.
Well done. Well done. So this is a very odd thing. How can you have gebrannte burnt sun? No. But can I have gebrannte Brot?
Yeah. Yeah, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now all of you understand what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
So
Sir.
we can form this participle lines with any verb of our choice. We can have participle zwei with any verb that we have learned. But to combine them, using them as an adjective and combine them with a noun, we have to be careful. The kochende Milch is okay. But can I say does kochende
No.
kill?
Nine.
Nine.
But if I mention fresser, if I'm a cannibal, then maybe I'm cooking a child. But otherwise, not possible, correct?
Yes.
Right, sir.
So we have to see which of these collocations, collocation means matching, is correct. Which one matches perfectly. So in theory, you can put anything with anything. But we have to see the logic of the language. So that sentence that we have here, gestiegene Zahl, causes for the increased number of Nesthawker. So Geldprobleme und längere Ausbildungszeiten sind wichtige Ursachen für die gestiegene Zahl von Nesthawker. And die Jugendlichen bleiben länger zu Hause. What is the purpose of their being at home? So that in order that they can pay for their training. So if by staying at home zu Hause, sie sparen Geld, sie brauchen keine Miete zu zahlen. They don't have to pay any rent. And that money has to be paid out of their pockets. Don't forget, not their parents. The parents don't support, unterstützen das Studium nicht.
Even if the children stay with the parents, sir?
Yeah,
Oh.
not a nice country, no?
Yeah.
What a happy situation here it is. Parents paying for everything.
Parents.
Father takes a loan, mother takes a loan. The child has to study, so everything works on that loan principle. The elder son and others here. Not there. Not even America has a similar situation. And England. The kids.
Außerdem bekommen wir Kindergeld auch. Kein Problem.
Ja, das auch. Aber das ist nicht genug manchmal. Ne? Kindergeld
Ja.
ist.
Ja, nicht genug, aber ein
Ja,
bisschen ist
Kindergeld,
es
also
hilfreich.
Kindergeld is below a certain age limit.
Yeah, up to 28 now.
So you can't, have children who are very old and then you say they're not married and they're still dependent on me. Das geht nicht.
No. As long as they are studying, yeah, we are getting.
Right, but how long? You can continue studying till 35 or
28.
40.
28.
No, study, no, 28, then you have to have a cutoff. No? Study can go on even beyond 28.
That's right. Whether they are studying or not, 28 is the maximum age limit.
Right, so there is a Altersbegrenzung there.
Yeah.
And most, that money is not also enough because study costs a lot. Auch in den Vereinigten Staaten, in den USA, finanzieren die Kinder sich selbst. The parents don't pay. So the children get into part-time jobs or even sometimes full-time jobs and put studies on the side and take study as night study or Abend Bildungsunterricht. It's called the zweite Bildungsform, evening classes. Or some of them give up and then rejoin school later. So Nest Hawker, so house design, is of this reason also. You have to pay for your own studies. And then something very interesting here, aber nicht nur mit der eigenen Wohnung, sondern auch mit Heirat und der Planung einer eigenen Familie warten die jungen Leute immer länger. So it's not just going into their own apartment. That costs money. Either rent or buying. Both cost money. Purchase also. Marriage, they don't get married. Double expenses. And planning their own family. That also is put on hold. I have a question here. Wie heißt das Verb hier?
What?
Warten.
Und welche Präposition kommt
Auf.
mit diesem Verb?
Warten auf.
Auf.
Can you show me the auf in this sentence?
Nein.
It is nicht there.
Simply we'll conclude printing error.
No. I can see you're trying to read into my mind.
That's what the age matters.
No, but I like it when we have this kind of interaction. I've always welcomed that kind of humor and lightheartedness in einem Unterricht. Also mit Spaß soll man lernen. Have fun. Wo ist die Präposition hier? Auf. Also ist nicht da.
Ja.
Yeah.
Nicht. Aber
Vielleicht
gibt es hier in diesem Satz eine Präposition?
Mit.
Mit. Sehr gut. So, jetzt haben wir noch was gelernt. Dann auf plus Akkusativ. Und hier haben wir
Warten mit.
mit. Ja, Dativ. Was bedeutet warten auf und was bedeutet warten mit?
Warten auf is wait for.
Ja.
Wait for.
That is future, this is already past.
No.
Ich warte auf für eine Party.
Ich warte
Ein Brief.
auf einen Brief, okay? What else can you say here?
Yeah, I'm expecting a letter.
Oder?
I'm waiting for a letter.
Oder?
Ich warte auf deine Mutter.
Ja, ich warte auf einen Freund. Ne? Das geht einfach.
Ja.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also einen Freund, Sache, Ding, Thing, and Freund, Person. But what is warten mit? I think Monica said wait with. Correct?
Yeah, genau.
Yeah, Monica. What is this mit here?
Mit bedeutet wait with, na?
I don't know. You tell me.
Wait with.
I spiel.
Wait with patience. You can say you should wait. Normalerweise we hear here
Wait with patience.
wait with patience. Yeah.
Geduld bleiben.
Geduld
Oder?
bleiben.
They don't
On
use
the
warten.
phone we can normal hören here.
But they don't use mit there or warten mit. I never heard.
Yeah.
They say Geduld bleiben or.
Not mit
Mm.
bleiben.
Mit der Wohnung, mit Heirat, mit der Planung. So what does this warten mit mean?
To keep on hold.
Yeah. What is the meaning of this sentence?
I'm keeping my marriage on hold till I get a new job. A better job.
Correct. So when you say warten mit, it means to put something in
On hold.
abeyance, put something on hold, to wait for something for
Something for wait.
longer time. Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, you have used this.
This is
Warten mit.
I did.
Yes, sir. Previously.
I don't remember. Khushi, your memory
Sir,
is very good.
सर नो सर माई मेमोरी इज नॉट बट आपने कहा था कि कोई एक टॉपिक था जो आपने कहा था वियर क्यूनन मिड डीजम थेमा वार्टन मे बी
Huh? Then your memory is brilliant. I don't maybe I did.
vielleicht
But
vielleicht
normally I'm careful in what I use in German if it is not there immediately in the syllabus. I'm very careful with that. Maybe I did use it. Anyway, hats off to you. Congratulations. Well done. Das ist richtig. So, ich warte mit der Heirat.
Something on hold.
It's not I'm waiting for marriage. Ich warte auf die Heirat means I'm waiting for it in a way eagerly and I want to get married. But here, I put my marriage on hold. I don't want to get married. And then I also give you a condition. Bis ich einen guten Job finde. Now this warten mit becomes clear with the sentence. Correct?
Yeah, genau.
Sir, Ishaba and Fraga, sir.
Yeah.
This they Heirat is the article for Heirat, sir.
Die Heirat. No?
Oh, because it is dative, so it becomes there.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So ich warte mit der Heirat, bis ich einen guten Job finde.
Mann finde.
So
Because
here
I
wait
don't see
with
there in the book textbook, so I got confused.
die Heirat.
Sondern auch mir mit Heirat.
Yeah, so there's a mit before that, right? So the waiting,
there-
putting the marriage on hold, basically. You're putting the marriage on hold.
Yes, sir. But in the textbook, there is a null article for Heirat, no, sir. So I am not.
Yeah, so
understanding.
their marriage in general. I have
Okay.
deliberately used the article so that it
Okay.
becomes clear to you.
Got it, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
And it's mit Heirat on their Planung einer Agenten. They're waiting, putting marriage and the planning of a family on hold.
On hold.
So right now in my sentence, I'm only putting off my marriage. I'm not thought about family yet. Let me first get married. Then I'll think of a family.
In your example, it is very easy, sir, because water, mit, and immediately that hired come. But in the textbooks, if you see, it is having a wound, and then the next line.
Yeah.
So I don't get that water should be combined with mit. That is when we always have the problem. We always separate the sentences when there is a wound comes.
Correct. But then there are rules for that. Don't use this. Water, mit, them find.
Sure, sir.
This water myth will not work here. I want to say I'm waiting with my friend. What do I say? How do I say that?
Ich warte mit meiner Freunde.
Meinem.
Can I say ich warte mit meinem Freund?
Das ist richtig. Ich warte mit meinem Freund.
Mit meinem Freund.
Mit meinem.
Ja.
But what about mit dem Job?
With them there it is hold, sir.
Yeah.
Or let's say mit dem Auto. Where do I remove this crossing mark? Which sentence is wrongly crossed out? Or both are wrongly crossed out? Yes, now tell me. Now I will know whether you've
Understood or not.
Yes. You have to go by feel. Let's get fuel, yes.
सर verkehrsmittel के साथ mit ही आता है preposition.
So can I say ich warte mit dem Auto?
Vielleicht.
No, sir. No, sir. Sorry, I'm confused. Ich weiß es nicht.
If you are confused, then I am very happy.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, you can explain us more.
No, not for that. I'm happy that I've had success in confusing you, which means you are still and confused. So what is Barton mit? Is it possible?
Okay, I'll tell you. There are two situations here.
Yeah.
If I hold the car for my friend, then I'll say ich warte mit dem Auto für meinen Freund.
Mm-hmm.
And if I am waiting in the car for my friend, then I'll say warte auf.
The problem here is this is used only in such contexts where you're putting something on hold.
Yeah.
So ich warte mit dem Freund, you can't put your friend on hold.
Yeah.
According to this meaning. And don't confuse this warte mit dem Freund is you're waiting along with your friend, together with your friend. That doesn't work here.
So if I'm waiting for my friend, ich warte auf für meinen Freund.
Yeah. So for example, wir warten mit dem Essen, bis die Kinder zurückkommen. That is possible. So it's basically the meaning is to put something on hold.
But sir, I am waiting with my friend then.
Mein Freund und ich warten hier. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Wie bitte, sir? My friend?
Und ich
My friend and me. Oh, okay.
and I, my friend and I. Not me, my friend and I. Nominative. Me is wrong in English. At least in my presence, it's wrong. You can use it elsewhere, but don't use it here. I'm very old-fashioned in this. It has to be nominative.
But that is class, sir. Me and my friend are waiting. Yeah.
My friend and I. It should never be I and my friend. Me and my friend is wrong usage. It's not grammatically correct.
So my friend and I. Okay, sir.
Yeah. I was always put afterwards, not before. I and my family is wrong. My family and I.
And me.
Even in German, it's always meine Familie und ich, mein Freund und ich, meine Studentin und ich, not ich und. That I should be after that other person. So, Jeet und ich fahren zusammen nach Jaipur. Not ich und Jeet, Jeet und ich. Vasu und ich machen einen Ausflug. Not ich und Vasu. That ich is always to be used in the after the und. So ich warte mit dem Freund not possible. But you can say mit dem Essen. Was bedeutet das hier? Ich warte mit dem Essen.
I'm putting food on hold.
Wonderful. Yeah.
No. Food on hold. While ish.
Till my
Wife come back.
come back.
Why? See?
Yeah, why compare?
This is the apartment. So there's no hurry. Let's not eat. We'll wait till that person comes, whoever it is. Could be wife, it could be children, it could be a friend. This is what it meant. So hier put it on hold. Das ist genau, was hier gesagt wird. Und hier gibt es Statistik. Viel Statistik gibt es hier über diese Hotel Mama. Und noch ein interessanter Satz. I don't have to read all the statistics. I'm not very keen on it unless you want to practice your words or your numbers. If you want to do that, we can go ahead.
No, sir. We will try Zest. Yeah, probieren selbst.
Note these things here.
Suchen.
Aller Genitiv. Genitiv ohne Artikel. 46% aller 24-jährigen Männer. 46% of all 24-year-old men.
Yeah,
Sir,
genitive. They used.
Sir, even before that, there is alam.
No,
Das ist
it is
neu.
for allem.
For
Especially.
allem.
For allem bedeutet especially.
Especially. Okay, sir.
A whole lot of statistics here. But what is interesting is this sentence. I'll close in the next 2 minutes. Frauen sind meistens schneller und abhängig. Weil sie eher ins Berufsleben eintreten und sich oft früher binden. Women are mostly independent quicker because they enter professional life earlier and also get bound earlier. What is this sich binden? Get bound.
They're getting connected. Verbindung oder ja mit einer anderen Richt. Vendetta is relations, no?
Binden is to bind something.
This
Connect.
is sich binden. Sich binden.
To bind yourself.
Yes. What is the meaning here, Kushi?
Yeah, get into some
To get
relationship.
married. To get married, yeah. Or to
Right.
get into
Yeah.
relationship.
Marriage is an Indian concept, but German concept.
No,
Getting into
no,
relationship. That's all.
No,
Nice.
this is commitment. Yeah, correct.
This is a-
Correct. In a way, correct. This is commitment.
Yeah.
So they often commit themselves earlier. That means they enter into a relationship which may or may not end in marriage. If you go by the European thing, which may or may not go into marriage. But as Indian students, Kushi, du hast recht, they are ready for an early marriage also. They start working earlier and are also ready to get married earlier than men. And it says here, this is for German. So commitment is a better word in the German context. But to understand, marriage is okay. No problem. So we have to look at it from both perspectives. Als indischer Lerner in Indien sitzend über deutsche Kultur etwas kennenzulernen ist nicht einfach. Sitting in India and trying to learn German culture is not quite easy. It doesn't happen. Many things don't match. In fact, the concept of Nesthocker we don't have. So sie eintreten, to enter, to go into. Into what? In das Berufsleben. Stop, pause, look at this very carefully. Eintreten shows movement, to enter. Wohin? Movement shows wohin. In das Berufsleben.
Sir, here was bedeutet Sie eher?
Before, earlier, eher und früher are kind of synonyms.
Okay.
Eher bedeutet früher. Earlier.
Ehemalige Präsident.
Yeah, something on those lines, yes. So earlier into professional life, working life, and also commit themselves earlier. The word commit here means in sense of agreed to enter into a relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
European context, there's always a column which says partner. Not earlier, the forms and all the things, they used to have Mann oder Frau. No? Name der Ehemann, Name der Ehefrau. And most of the forms, they used to be name of husband, name of wife. Now this extra one is written here as name of partner. And the partner can be either gender. So they don't give you, they give this option because that is the situation today.
Yeah, they will not ask how husband or wife, they'll ask partner. Yeah.
Ja, genau, so ist es. So im Durchschnitt,
In
was ist
average.
Schneiden, Schnitt?
Schneiden to cut.
Schneiden to cut.
To cut. Was ist Durch?
Through.
Through
So
cut.
there is something here, Durchschnitt.
To
Average.
cut through in between.
Give me the correct.
Pass through.
No, cut through is okay. The cut through will do. For the moment, cut through will do. Now with this cut through, can you give me the arithmetic term?
Average.
Well done.
Hmm.
So you're cutting through all the data. So on an average, so Durchschnitt, der Durchschnitt, also in dem, Dativ, maskulin, on an average, heiraten Frauen mit 27 Jahren und Männer mit über 29 Jahren. Interesting usage again of a preposition. What is mit 20 Jahren and mit über 29 Jahren?
सर कॉमा की जगह ऊंधनी लगा सकते थे क्या?
Ja.
नहीं.
What's the right answer here? Mit 20 und mit 29.
Oh, that's what the average age of getting into commitment for ladies is 27, whereas it is above 29, or it is not exactly, it is above 29 for male.
29 and above,
yeah,
if at all. And this is with not just commitment, but marriage also, no? Heiraten. So this is an interesting aspect here when it comes to a small discussion we could have later. Can you please read this? So Hauser, not zwei kleine Absätze, Absatz, paragraph. Der Absatz, the Absätze, 2 small paragraphs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we have an idea about Nesthocker, which we will then try to fill into these blanks and also listen to some audios tomorrow about Nesthocker. Pro und Contra. For being at home
Yeah.
and against being at home. I want my independence. I want to have my own apartment. So let's hear your viewpoints very quickly on what we can put here.
You means fertile and nactile.
No, it's pro and contra. It's not necessarily advantage or disadvantage. It's you're
Okay.
arguing for it, arguing against it. What is good about it in that sense, rather than saying what is advantageous about it.
Okay.
So if somebody says, "Oh, I'm still living at home," and in Deutschland, so would you agree with that person, or do you want to say it's a disadvantage? No, disadvantage is a very strong word. Huh?
Yeah. We are not agreed.
Yeah,
Disagree.
correct. So in that sense, ja, das ist gut, oder ja, das würde ich nicht empfehlen. And then we use this Wendungen, all the phrases. I would not recommend that. Das finde ich nicht gut. How do we express ourselves? So that is where the spoken German part comes into play. Ich bin dafür, ich bin dagegen.
Ja, ich habe eine andere Meinung. Ja.
Ich habe eine andere Meinung. Ja, rather than habe, da sagt man was so, ich bin anderer Meinung. Genitive. That is literally, I am of another opinion. Bin anderer Meinung. It's a very unusual construction. With the verb sein, we are forming a genitive. So you can't form.
Then ich bin in der anderen
Ich bin anderer Meinung. Ohne Präposition, aber direkt Genitiv. There are very few phrases like this in German. Very, very few phrases. Ich bin anderer Meinung. Oder ich bin nicht derselben Meinung. Again, bin derselben Meinung. I'm not of the same opinion. Again, genitive. Der gleichen Meinung. With sein, genitive with sein.
Sir, warum here is not habe, ich habe an anderen Meinung?
Nein.
That's English translation. Yeah.
The English translation. There, if you want to use this, then you have to say, ich vertrete eine andere Meinung.
Awesome. Okay. Vertrete.
Vertrete, not habe. Vertrete is to represent, literally. I represent a different opinion. See, das ist Sprache. Ne? Also eine direkte Übersetzung ist sehr oft nicht möglich. Was so, keep an eye on the time. You have a meeting.
Yeah, that's what I'm raising my hands. Yeah, I need to leave now.
So,
Okay, sir, one question. So can we connect after 1 hour? Is it today possible for you or?
Wie viel Uhr?
Okay, it's 12:15. 13:15 or 13:30 Indian time. 1:30
Yeah, should
Indian
be
time.
okay. Should be okay.
Okay, 1:30. Then I'll call you. Yeah.
1:30 is okay because by then my wife will be back and we normally have lunch together. She's gone to the office.
Okay.
So I'll probably wait for her.
Then that should not be a disturbance.
No, it should not be a disturbance. That's
Okay, 1:30. Then I'll ping you. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Sir,
Not at all.
small. Sir, I have to confirm something. Sir, we use alle for mention und alles immer für die Sache.
Alles means everything, Kushi.
Everything. Okay. Und alle
Everything.
ist all.
Ja, alle means all. Ich verstehe alles. Ich habe alles verstanden, oder? Negativ, ich habe nichts verstanden.
Okay.
Nothing. Ich habe nicht verstanden. I have not understood.
So
Not understood.
then alle can be used for then thing with things also. Die alle
Yeah.
Sache. Okay.
Alle
Okay.
Sachen, ja.
Yeah. Okay, sir. I've understood. Alles is
Monica.
everything und alle is all.
Ja.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
But with things, remember, ich habe alles verstanden.
Yeah. Okay.
Ja, Monika, du hast eine Frage gehabt, oder Beulah? I think I saw your...
Okay, sir. Okay. Bis morgen, sir.
Nein, sir.
Bis morgen, Sir. Danke.
Bis morgen, sir.
Okay, okay then.
Nice,
Like
Bis
sir.
morgen,
food,
Bis
sir.
morgen. Danke, sir.
like Monica,
Vielen Dank, sir.
thank you for your patience on mid
Danke, sir.
Huh? Take care, all of
Danke,
you.
sir.
Have a nice day.
Ja, sir. Ja, danke, sir.
Tschüss.
Take care,
Likewise,
take care.
sir.
Cheers, cheers.
Tschüss, sir.
Tschüss, sir.
So, how do I switch off? Aha, recording here. So, stop recording. That thing keeps disappearing.